Hi, everyone. Welcome to the NBA Cup semifinals. It's been a thriller here in the Western Conference, and we expect more of the same tonight. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sidelines. And checking out some numbers for Denny Avdia.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Williams is out there with Avdia. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Holiday in at the 2. And for the Timberwolves, guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. And looking back at last year's West semifinal in the NBA Cup, the Thunder handled the Rockets 111-96.
And Oklahoma City's defense was stiff against Houston. SGA led the game in scoring with 32 points, also 6 assists, a signature moment for him during that MVP campaign.
Here's Randall. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
Outside Holiday. Lets the 3 fly. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Edwards. Down low. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's his first foul.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
On defense, Portland. Gobert with a screen on Avdia. They get it again. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Edwards. 5 to shoot. Good on the triple.
You have to anticipate those quick release opportunities. Jaden McDaniels ready on the catch.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. I asked him about facing a talent like Damian Lillard, and Coach said, we know Dame is going to be a handful. He always is. He has unlimited range. He's terrific at shooting off the dribble, and if you press up on him, he'll go right by you. He is a difficult cover, to say the least. Back over to you guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. Now here's Randall. Last game we saw him score 13. Clock at 4. Shoots over Avdia. Randall can't get that one to fall.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Lillard scanning the floor. Lets it go with the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The shot's good.
Well, you cannot sleep on Julius Randle. Catch and shoot jumper. Okay, Julius, we see you.
Now here's Lillard. Well, you know that he's going to find a way to get the ball in the basket. No matter what D he's faced with, he averages about 31.5 points a game. Shot's good by Williams.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
Here's Randall. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now.
All too easy for Mr. Gobert in the painted area. Nicely done.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. DiVincenzo against Lillard. Williams has a screen for Lillard. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Edwards against Holiday. McDaniels outside. Pass to Randall. Banked in off the glass. Randall's got 6.
This is as good as it gets
for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And great when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front.
That can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Abdia showing you his catch-and-shoot skills.
Edwards with the screen for DiVincenzo. Randall from outside. Rebound by Williams.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Boy, guys, when you think of Denny Avdia, great positional size, versatile on both ends of the floor, and he's unafraid of the big stage.
That free throw, good from Avdia. Both free throws, good from Avdia. GA, despite their youth, this Blazers team showing some grit at the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, very disruptive. Length on the perimeter. Donovan Clingan towering in the paint. And Chauncey Billups on the sidelines preaching that hard-nosed approach.
Now here's Randall. 6 points for him. There's the triple. Randall can't get that one to fall. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Trailing by 2. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
Thibault can't get it to go.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now here's Edwards playing Oklahoma City. He was nearly unstoppable. And finished off by Gobert.
This guy has been a superb offensive rebounder. Gobert uses that size and positioning.
Here's Lillard, trailing by 4. Pass to Thibault. Abdi on the wing. Defended by Gobert. Buries it from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Edwards. No scoring in this one. Randall against Abdia. Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. And stolen by Lillard. Stolen by McDaniel. And stolen by Thibault. Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
Oh, Denny Avdia can get up there, folks, when he wants to.
Timberwolves have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Over in the corner, Randall. Clock at 6. Gobert, the screen. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. A three-pointer, no good. Portland's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Fast break, Minnesota. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Boy, great gamble by Julius Randle. Sets up the transition game.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Randall. This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. The Timberwolves second.
You know, it's an entertaining style of play. And look, I mean, those are the baskets you want if you've got the legs for it. Scoring becomes a lot easier.
Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Lillard with it. Now defended by Gobert. That one falls. Williams has got 6.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Another key contributor in that nice win against Oklahoma City. Back to Reed. And Reed throws it down.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Now Lillard. He picked up 24 points in their last win against the Mavericks in Dallas.
Not to mention the assists he piled up. You can see why his teammates like playing with him.
Drills it from outside. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
And that one, good.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
Now here's Lillard. Beyond the wing. Kicks it out to Lillard. And stolen by DiVincenzo. To the middle. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
So it's Portland now, after the basket by Minnesota. Outside, Avdia. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
A different look now for Portland. Toumani Camara, he's jacked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Sharp in for Drew Holiday. Reed with a screen on Sharp. Here's Dosunmu. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Conley against Lillard. At the elbow, Williams. Portland moving the ball around. Stolen by Reed. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And over these past weeks, the excitement has been building for the NBA Cup. I mean, it's palpable. Now, here we are in the West semifinals. The final step before the championship game.
Yeah, there's a lot more on the line here than your regular season contest. A win here tonight for one of these teams means a ticket to the championship. And while this game tonight will count as a regular season win or loss, the championship, that's an entirely unique game outside the regular season schedule.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Minnesota's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, Kev. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." Kevin?
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Now, here's Avdia. He's got 13. Shot clock at 5. And it's Lillard missing.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
And the basket by Ingles.
I'll tell you have to have some measure of composure close to the bucket. Mr. Ingles doing work.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers, trailing by 2. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
Timberwolves shooting it from their comfort zone so far in this one, 57% from the field. Ingles with the screen for Conley. Pass to Shannon. Shot clock at 6. He's looking for Ingles and finds him. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
23 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here is Lillard. He's got 5. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Minnesota on top. They're up by 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Welcome back to the NBA Cup semifinal. Second quarter action getting underway. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
Portland's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Dosunmu is out there with Conley, and it's Ingles in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. And you look at this Timberwolves roster, doors quite a spread as far as the ages of their top players.
Oh, Kevin, you've got a couple of guys who are absolutely on the back 9 and really walking up the fairway of number 18. And then you've got Mr. McDaniels and Anthony Edwards, 2 guys in their early 20s. But this is the fascinating part. There's a runway left, and what do they do with it?
Just 5 to shoot. Reed in the post. Klingon covering, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. It's Henderson on the wing. Covered by Conley. Henderson passes to Sharp. A beautiful reverse layup. Sharp's got the game tied up here for Portland.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Timberwolves shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Conley with a wide open look. No good from outside. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Lets it go from 11. Klingon finds Henderson. Buries the long-range jumper. Henderson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Trailblazers.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Minnesota. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot. And, of course, Portland, 3 games behind.
And for the Trailblazers, they've stayed right there just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
From 12 feet out and off the glass, that one's good. Randall's got 8 points.
The ability to get to the mid-range game is something Julius Randle has proven he can do.
Here's Sharp. 11 points for him in that last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. Here's Krejci. Off target from outside. The Timberwolves trail. Randle left side. Outside Conley. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Sharp. That's good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And I credit the shot selection in that one. It's hard to stay patient, but you see the reward.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Now, here's Dosunmu. He's tightly guarded. Here's Randle. Drops it in from 11 feet. Randle's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Bones Highland comes in for Michael Conley. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Lillard against Highland. Inside. And slam dunk by Kamara.
Known for his scoring there, Lillard with a fantastic pass in that screen and roll.
Here's Highland. Outside Edwards. Edwards drills the 3.
How about the assist coming off the deck? What a pretty bounce pass.
Here's Lillard. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
All right, Drew Holiday, we see you. He wanted to get right back with that three-point shot.
Right side, Edwards. Randle surveying the D. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Edwards. Three-pointer. Portland grabs the miss. Lillard with it. He's got 5. Three-pointer. Julius Randle with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Yeah, Naz Reid's ability to run the floor, get out in transition.
Now Lillard. Ivo on the wing. Back to Lillard. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Klingon finds Lillard. No good on the triple.
Boy, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've gotten a lot of productivity from other players.
Highland passes to Edwards. Outside, Reed. Bangs home the trifecta. Reed's got 7 points.
Yeah, Naz Reid, aware that ball hits my hands, I've got to be ready to rise and fire.
Here's Lillard. Can't connect from short range. The Timberwolves have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Reed. And the layup's good off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
This is showing the versatility of Naz Reid. Yes, he can make buckets from 3, but I like when he goes to work inside.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Some changes for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Dosunmu. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Highland. Williams, he's checked in for Portland. Avdia comes in for Tamani Kamara. Trailblazers trail by 4. Lillard outside. Williams, a screen on DiVincenzo. Lillard, the pass to Williams. And Lillard kicks to Avdia. And it goes down 2 points. He's got 15.
Well, Deni Avdia showing you exactly why he was the 9th selection back in 2020. His offensive game is complete.
Here's Gobert. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got 5 assists tonight.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Williams, a screen on DiVincenzo. Got that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut back down to 2 with those points from Williams.
Slashing with purpose there. After setting that screen, Williams knows where to position himself in these sets.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. Avdia against Randall. 5 on the clock. Up again. It's hauled in by Thibault. The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Pass to Holiday. Now Thibault, stolen by McDaniels. And Edwards with the... What a sweet jam by Edwards.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Now, here's Avdia. Lets it go from the wing. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's Edwards on the wing, guarded by Holiday. Edwards against Holiday, down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep 3-point territory. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Avdia, the pass to Lillard. It's stolen by Gobert. Now Randall launches it, drains it from beyond the arc. Randall's got the lead up to 7 now for Minnesota.
The guys, over the years, we've seen Randall become a much more aggressive scorer. You love his tenacity.
Portland's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Holiday dishes to Avdia. Avdia, a screen on DiVincenzo. A shot by Lillard, wide open. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Well, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Trailblazers trail by 9. Lillard outside. Williams has a screen for Lillard. On the wing, Williams. Back to Lillard. Will it go? Rebound, Minnesota. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to DiVincenzo. Avdia against Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Randall. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Trailblazers shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Count that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Lillard. There's a minute 34 left in the second quarter. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons. For Deni Avdija.
Well, you talk about someone who sets a physical tone. He's willing to bang in there night in and night out, plays with a high motor, and he understands the importance of his role on this team to help them win the battle of possessions.
Here's Lillard. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And now it's only a 5-point Timberwolves lead. .111 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Edwards loves it in there.
Boy, a very quiet start, but it looks like he's starting to find a little something out there.
Holiday against Reed. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Feels like he has played a little more under control here in the second.
You know, DB, recently we've seen Anthony Edwards reach new heights as a three-point shooter.
Anthony Edwards has now embraced the complete analytics of the game. He is a high-volume three-point shooter, and he's still a terror en route to the cup.
And Edwards, no good on that one.
Anthony Edwards is a physical force. This guy has the frame and the game to be an elite two-way player.
Lillard misses.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
Left side, Edwards. Five on the clock. Tries again. Williams with the block. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Right back after this break.
Welcome to halftime. First up, let's check out what games are tipping off tonight. The Miami Heat will go up against the Hawks out in Atlanta. Start time, 7 o'clock Eastern.
Shaq, Ernie, that might be the game of the night.
Yeah, I agree. Two great rosters, two great coaches. Moving on now to the first half of play. And how about Julius Randle's contribution?
I like the aggressiveness. He's pushing the action, looking for his shots. I think he's going to be tough to stop tonight.
He has that air of confidence about him. You can't deny that. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
We are just one half away from finding out who will be headed to the championship game of the NBA Cup. What a game we're seeing from Deni Avdija.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him
from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. We've got Holiday. Avdia is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Williams at the 5, patrolling the paint. Moves back up, kicks it out to Lillard. The 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, Damian Lillard talked about what it would mean to his legacy to win a title. He said, my body of work does speak for itself. I don't think I have to prove it to anybody. It's more for myself, honestly. And I just want to be like, yeah, I've done all these things, but I want a championship too. Kevin, back to you.
Chasing that ring. Okay, Allie, thanks. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Randall's got the lead up to 12 now for the Timberwolves. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Lillard, and he uses the glass on the layup. Lillard's got 11 points.
And there's an edge to Lillard's game. He's fearless, and you can see it when he's finishing in traffic.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Timberwolves passing it around. Edwards, no good. Trailblazers trail by 10. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. And that one's good. Lillard.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Outside Edwards. DiVincenzo with the screen for Edwards. Pass to Randall. Fires from deep. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And Holiday kicks to Lillard. Avdia, the pass to Holiday. Now Thybulle. 5 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Lillard. Makes it off the glass. Lillard's got 6 in the quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Pass to DiVincenzo. To the paint. Here's Edwards. And the layup is good. And that's 11 points for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, Edwards so good in close. This guy has got touch and strength, everything you could ask for.
Williams has a screen for Lillard. Right side, Williams. Minnesota with the rebound.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable, let's be honest.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Down low. Edwards' shot is good. And now a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And teams are always looking for positional size. Doris, where is that most valuable?
If you look across the league today, Kevin, it's at every single position. Size and skill as a combination is very tough to beat. And teams are getting bigger and more skilled across positions now.
Trailblazers trail by 10. Pass to Thybulle. And here's Holiday. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
Boy, that's his second 3. First of this half, though.
Here's DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. Edwards with another miss.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Outside, Avdia. Back to Lillard. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
For three, Edwards. And it's Portland with the rebound. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Thibault finds Avdia. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Boy, Julius Randall is getting to his spots and starting to really cook.
Trailblazers trail by 9. Lillard, the pass to Williams. Back to Lillard. Outside Williams. 6 to shoot. Here's Holiday. And rebounded by McDaniels. Timberwolves have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Edwards looking it over. Pass to Randall from deep. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Credit Julius Randall. Off-season preparation trying to build the three-point range.
Trailblazers trail by 12. Out to the right wing. And Lillard kicks to Avdia. Kicks it out to Lillard. Pass to Williams. Tipped away. The Timberwolves have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy.
All right, a chance to look at some stats for Damian Lillard. Just an incredible month of basketball. Averaging around 26 points per, 8 assists, and 2 rebounds. Even if you key in on him all game, he still finds a way to get his numbers.
Right, the skill, the awareness, the physical ability, it's all there. And that's what makes this guy so hard to check.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
Timberwolves leading by 13. Pass to Randall. Now Edwards fires the 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Lillard outside. On the wing, Holiday. To halt the run. Yes, that goes in. Holiday's got his second bucket of the night.
That's a little bit about grit right there. Drew Holiday, not one to back away from a challenge.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Here's Lillard. He's got 18. High post try. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Trailblazers trail by 16. Here's Lillard. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 20 points for Damian Lillard.
A dominant quarter, but he needs some help.
Minnesota's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. McDaniels kicks to Randall. The offensive rebound. Gobert. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
DiVincenzo against Lillard. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Shaedon Sharpe's checked in for the Trailblazers. Pass to Randall. Over Avdia. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Trailblazers trail by 16. Here's Holiday. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
Thibault can't get it to go. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 17-7 run. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Over in the corner, Randall. 6 on the shot clock. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. So it'll be Julius Randle shooting. It's on Robert Williams. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Minnesota.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
That free throw good from Randall.
It seems to me Julius Randle improves every season, and the more responsibility he's given, it seems the better he performs.
There's the pick. Sharpe, the pass to Thibault. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Thibault's got his first bucket in this one.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Outside Conley. Pass to Dosunmu. Picked by Reed. Lets it go, and he knocks down the jumper. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here is Edwards. 17 points in the game. Randall outside. Pass to Reed. Outside Edwards. Now Randall. Here's Dosunmu. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Dosunmu's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Julius Randle does a little bit of everything out there, including this little kick-out pass.
Portland with the ball. There's 1:59 left to play in the third. Holiday against Conley. From the arc. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 6th rebound on the night. This is his 2nd attempt at the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
I think Mike Conley historically will always be part of the grit and grind mentality where he spent his career in Memphis. But this guy's skill set allows him to fit in with any organization.
Minnesota making a switch here. Ingles is checked in. Portland also making some changes. Donovan Clingan, he's checked in for Avdia. Henderson comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Here's Henderson. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Henderson's got 5 points so far.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Lillard against Conley. On the wing, Ingles. Here's Randall over Sharpe. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Trailblazers trail by 19. Lillard outside. There's a screen by Kamara. Fires it up. Lillard misses. The Timberwolves shooting well, 52% in the third. They came to play offensively in the second half.
Yeah, Naz Reid has a power aspect to his game. Size, strength, the ability to score through contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Clark's checked in. And that one falls for Reid.
Well, the beauty of someone like Naz Reid, he's proven already in his career, you can bring him off the bench to great effect, or if you need him to be a step-in starter, he's equally capable.
.34 seconds left to play here in the third. Reid with a screen for Conley. Outside, Reid. It's in there. Conley with the assist. 15 points in the game.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Lillard with it. 20 points for him. Playing in the screen for Lillard. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Julius Randle getting it done for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And we'll be right back after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
Final quarter. It's the Cup semifinal. One of these teams so close to getting into that championship game. Randle and Reid holding down the post spots. Conley out there with those two moves. And it's Ingles and it's the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Lillard. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Wow, the skill of Lillard to get his shot through while getting the whistle.
And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but, man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
Conley kicks to Ingles. Offline with his three. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 19. They host the Kings after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Randle dishes to Conley. Back to Randle from downtown. The Trailblazers pull it in. Now Sharp pass to Henderson. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for it.
Timberwolves leading by 15. Now here's Randle. Out to Conley. Beyond the arc. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
I'll tell you, this is not a game he'll want to individually remember, but they are positioned to close this thing out.
Henderson passes to Lillard. There's a screen by Kamara. Reid with the block.
Boy, Naz Reid giving you a high level of rim protection right there.
Edwards, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. And Portland with a change here, too. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Klingon. Just 5 to shoot. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. Here's Randall. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got his 8th assist in the game. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Lillard. Basket good. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
Minnesota leading by 15. And here is Conley. Over in the corner, Randall. Connects from three-point range. Randall's got 31 points.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
Lillard against Conley. Sharp with this screen on Conley. To the middle, Lillard finds Kamara. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Conley dishes to Edwards. Pass to Randall. And Reed has it in the corner. No good on the three. Trailblazers trail by 16. But drive by Henderson. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Both free throws good from Henderson. Minnesota leading by 14. And Reed throws it down.
When you've got it going offensively, you keep your foot on the gas pedal. Naz Reid doing exactly that.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Lillard outside. Pass to Kamara. Stolen away. Here's Dosunmu. Good on the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
And when Lillard sees an opening, he takes full advantage. Skilled at drawing contact.
And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Dosunmu. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Javia's checked in for Tamani Kamara. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Shaedon Sharpe. And it's Drew Holiday in for Henderson.
This guy is such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
Randall outside. 6 to shoot. McDaniels outside. Off target with his 3. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 16-point game. Lillard bounce pass. Inside. Poked away. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
This is the problem with a big, strong guard like Drew Holiday. The contact is like it doesn't even exist. He'll finish anyway.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Minnesota leading by 13. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Williams sets a screen for Lillard. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. He was all alone on that one. Edwards got 11 points here in just the second half.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And Lillard gets to Holiday. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. A nice shot by McDaniel. 7 points for Jaden McDaniel.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Trailblazers trail by 21. Lillard the pass to Holiday. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And the Timberwolves with possession. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Gobert with a screen on Holiday. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Boy, remarkable how efficient he's been scoring the ball. He feels good right now.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And Holiday has it in the corner. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Edwards dishes to Gobert. No one near Randall as he lets it go. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. McDaniels against Lillard. Stolen by McDaniels. Here's DiVincenzo. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Boy, good work inside by DiVincenzo. That's where his athleticism allows him to score.
Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. Minnesota leading by 19. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. Here's DiVincenzo. Gobert, the screen to the inside. And slam dunk by Gobert.
How quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen? His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Pass to Thibault. It's stolen by Randall. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's McDaniels. Catch in. Coming off an assist from Randall. 9 points for Jaden McDaniels.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And here now is Thibault. McDaniels defending. Three-pointer, Lillard. Minnesota with the rebound. Randall's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Edwards kicks to Gobert. Pass to Randall. Stolen by Avdia. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Holiday, the pass to Lillard. Offensive rebound, Williams. And the slam by Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Here is Edwards. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throw? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Here's Holiday. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Drew Holiday is never afraid of contact, folks. So crafty at finding ways to get to the foul line.
First free throw is good.
One of the things you admire most is Drew Holiday's versatility, his toughness, the overall impact. This is the kind of guy you win championships with.
Both free throws good from Holiday. Here's DiVincenzo. Randall outside. Gobert with a screen for Randall. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there.
Well, this is obviously a bonus when Rudy Gobert gets hot like this. You might as well keep feeding the big man.
1:52 left in the fourth. Lillard against DiVincenzo. Thibault on the wing. The three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class-eating. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Timberwolves.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season. And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Julius Randle.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. For the Trailblazers. Trailblazers trail by 20. Henderson for three. He drills the three.
Well, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
Dosunmu with it. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Timberwolves lead by 20. There's 48 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Sharp, the pass to Krejci. Henderson left side. Highland with it. Now Henderson defending. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Highland against Lillard. Dosunmu with the bounce pass. Juzang passes to Dosunmu. Reed with a screen on Holiday. Just 4 to shoot. Juzang can't hit. Outside, Avdia. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. And this sends them straight to the NBA Cup Tournament Finals. A huge honor and a great opportunity for this team.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they knew what was on the line tonight, and I think they played with postseason intensity to punch their ticket to that finals contest.
Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Rudy, you guys came to play tonight. Can you talk about the motivation right from the opening tip?
We just wanted to have a good defensive game, come out ready and make sure we communicate and run back because these guys are very talented and we did a great job.
The communication paid off. Thanks so much.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Julius Randle.